Tony Baker here, back with another movie review. This time I'm reviewing Avengers Endgame. Man, let me tell you something, man. Avengers Endgame is one of the most anticipated movies of all time. We were all in. We ready. We ready, man. This is going to kick off the summer movie season. This is what it's all been leading up to. 11 years. 11 years in the MCU game. Here we are. We all know how everything ended up in the Infinity War. We were all on the edge of our seat. We like, oh, everybody disappeared. We like, lives was ruined last April. You know what I'm saying? We like, Thanos, he came in and snapped our lives into oblivion. So now we here like, yo, what's the outcome? What's the conclusion? How we gonna end this? And I'm just like, yo, how? That was the biggest question. How? I've been out here avoiding trailers. I don't want to see nothing until the show. And here we are. Here we are, man. The review, man, the movie. It's 3 hours long, and I was here for every morsel of it. Now, I will say this. Avengers Endgame reminded me of Kill Bill Volume 2, and I'll explain why. Because if you're familiar with Kill Bill, Volume 1 Kill Bill was fast-paced. It set up the whole story. She was on this revenge list tip. She was on revenge. She gonna get the revenge. It's like, I got items. You know, Uma Thurman had her items. I have to kill 5 people that, you know, tried to kill me. They killed my husband, my unborn baby. And that was Thanos. He was like, I got to get every Infinity Stone, and I'm going to get that. That was Kill Bill. But, you know, it went further in the Infinity War because he got the gems and he did what he was going to do. Kill Bill Volume 1, she went through almost most of the list in Volume 1. It was action-packed. It was fast-paced. It was partly animated. But then Kill Bill 2, it was way slower. More conversation, more talking, way slower, less action. It was still good, but less action. But I will say this. Unlike Kill Bill 2, which had a lackluster final battle between Uma Thurman and Bill, this movie, you get satisfaction in the final battle. It's long. It's long. It's long. It's slow. I'm going to tell you right out the gate, it's slower than Infinity War. Infinity War was rapid fire. As soon as it came on, we getting busy. We right up in the mix. It was like fast paced. It was all about Thanos and Infinity War. That was his movie. He was the star of the show. It was rapid paced and there was a lot of action in Infinity War. I tell you right now, Endgame is not the same type of movie. It's not the same flow. It's very big on character development and the storyline, pushing that through. So it's light on action until like the last hour. So, you know, go in expecting it's gonna be slower. I'm gonna tell you that right out the gate. It's gonna be slower. If you love Marvel movies, the MCU, like a lot of us do, and me included, I love Marvel. I love Marvel movies. That's my, like, you know how people just are in love with Star Wars? That's me for the Marvel universe. That's me for comic book movies in general, but that's me especially for the Marvel universe. And the Russo brothers have been doing their thing, man. Winter Soldier, Civil War, Infinity War, and now this. The Russo brothers have, in my opinion, have provided the best action sequences in the MCU. Not all of like Marvel completely. I'm just saying in the MCU, you know, Iron Man, Cap, you know, Avengers, Guardians, all of them, Black Panther. So that going in, the Russo brothers, they got a lot to do. They got a lot to do, a lot to close up, tying up loose ends, all that. A lot has to be done, and we want to know, you know, how they gonna tie everything up? How they gonna close everything out? How they gonna piece everything together? One of the takeaways from Avengers Endgame, they just don't know what to do with Hulk, and I'm sick of it. I'm not gonna spoil them. They just don't know what to do with the Hulk. Now, the Hulk has struggled out the gate with the first Hulk directed by Ang Lee. It was boring as hell. Then the second one with Edward Norton, everybody was divided. That movie had good moments. And then they got it right with the first Avengers. When he hulked out finally, oh, it was brilliant. Everybody was like, yes, Hulk smash. And then they got him right again in Avengers Age of Ultron when he wilded out and Tony had to fight him in the middle of Africa. That was dope as hell. And then they threw the Hulk in Ragnarok and they made him like super funny. And then in the last one, we all know, you know, the Hulk got punked out by Thanos. And now in this one, it's like they just don't know how to get the Hulk right. And that's all I'm going to say on that. You know, the Hulk is a complaint of mine because I feel like they're not doing the Hulk any justice out here in these streets. Now, that's probably like my biggest complaint. You know, I don't want to give everything away, so it's hard to review this movie without spoiling everything. I will say that, you know, it's emotional. It's emotional. Like, if you've been invested in these characters, it's emotional. It's a lot to chew on. And, you know, it's just, you know, the acting was very important. Like, the character development, the emotions are very important in this one. Another takeaway is, it's just some technical questions. Like, but it's hard for me to ask the questions without spoiling it. But I will say the theater I went to, the sound was trash. So I was like, man, I might have to watch it again. I will say this is going to be a tougher repeat viewing because it's so slow up to the last hour when it goes down. And when it goes down, I'll tell you this. When it goes down, it goes down. Like, that final hour is a good final hour. I'll tell you that right now. Thanos is still, in my opinion, an excellent villain. He's dope as hell. He's hard to beat. I love Thanos as a villain. You know what I mean? I just love him as a villain, man. But I will say, you know, people gonna consider the movie slow. Some people gonna love every piece of it. Some people gonna think it's just kind of too slow. But like for me, like, cause I plan on going back to see it again, but man, that's gonna be a long go through to get to that last hour. But I want to see the last hour again. I want to see that last hour again, man. I have to see it again. I saw Infinity War 3 times in the movies, man. And then I watched it on the plane like twice. Then I watched it again the night before we watched the premiere. So, you know what I mean? Everybody gets something to chew on. You know what I'm saying? Cap, Hawkeye, Widow, Iron Man, Thor. And I will say this about the movie. This movie is unpredictable as hell. Like, it was just surprise after surprise. You didn't know which way this movie was going to go, and I like that. I went in with fresh eyes. I didn't see anything. I didn't know what was going to go on, and it paid off. I went in, and it was surprise after surprise. I'm like, okay, all right. You know, some choices I've been like, they should have did this and that, but that's just me nitpicking and being petty. But it was cool, though. It was cool. I'm gonna tell you right now, I prefer Infinity War. But, you know, it is what it is. It's still good. Y'all want to know the smooth jazz review of Avengers Endgame? Well, here it is. Oh, yeah. I'm giving Avengers Endgame 4 saxophones out of 5. Then when I turn around, I'm going to snap. Everybody going to fade to ash. All right, peeps, that's my review of Avengers Endgame. Let me know what you thought of the movie in the comment section below. Let me know if you want me to do a spoiler review. That way I can get more into detail about what I did and didn't like about the movie. I'm trying to keep it spoiler free. But let me know in the comment section below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And as usual, we out here.